To the whole world again. It's Luandile here, the leader and the instructor of my life programming school. Right now, I'm about to dive into exercise number 5.3. Okay, an integer is called square free if it is not divisible by any perfect squares other than 1. For instance, 42 is square free because its divisors are those numbers, and none of those numbers except 1 is a perfect square. On the other hand, 45 is not perfect free because it is divisible by 9, which is a perfect square. Write a program that asks the user for an integer and tells them if it is square free or not. Okay. Again, for the sake of avoiding taking too much of your time, you guys, already went ahead and created this file. Okay, so the only thing left for me is to simply write the code. So just go enter a number, is square free. Really, I wanna write is square tree. Is square free. At first I'll say true. Now I'll have a for loop which will start from 2. It will go all the way halfway through. Okay, let's first make sure that number is positive. Okay, once you know that number, once you know that number is positive, I will then do the following. So now, as for my divider, I'll go starting from 2, going all the way up to number divided by 2. I've got a lot on my mind, guys, and right now there's something there's the function I'm looking for. Unlike before, I wanna start from 2. I wanna go all the way up to the square root of number, including it though. Okay, so I'll have to add 1 to include it. Okay, so I'll simply go is number mode divisor equals 0 in that case. If that is the case, oh damn, now I'm confusing the current problem with the previous one. That line there, I don't wanna do that. But what I wanna do is to compute perfect. I wanna compute perfect square first. So perfect square is gonna be pow, which is a function to compute exponent, divisor 2. So I wanna get divisor squared. That number right there is a perfect square. Now if perfect square is less than or equals to number, really, that noise, these goats, can be annoying sometimes. Really, you cannot believe the guy having those goats is the only guy in the neighborhood, and they really mess other people's lives by eating their plants. How annoying that is. I hope you can imagine that. Anyways, perfect square, if it is less than or equals to number and number mode, perfect square is equals to 0. Perfect square is equals to 0. What we can conclude then is the number is not perfect square. So number is not perfect free. I mean square free. Square free. Now I can go is square free. I'll then go false. Break. Okay. Once my loop finishes, I'll have to check here at the bottom if is square free, and I'll simply go number is square free. Now let's hit run and see what we get. I'm afraid I did not leave a space there. Now let me try and do that. Let's try 45. 4 divisor and range. Remember, you guys, the square root, it will result in a floating point. Okay, the square root will result in a floating point. So now, in order to take care of that, I'm gonna have to cast that into an integer. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? You know, it's been a